What's up, hello everyone, how's it going? I am back with another review. This is the brand new 2022 Chevrolet Tahoe RST. Now we have reviewed the Tahoe with Z71 and the Premier version when it was launched. But now we have the RST and I'm going to take you through what's good, what's bad and what's really good about it. Let's go. Firstly, let's talk about the looks. We have Chevy's brand new look about the car. They have completely changed the design language, and when it was launched I was a bit apprehensive, but it has grown on me. So it's got this obviously massive front end, new headlight cluster, new daytime running lamps which are like a boomerang over here. Looks pretty good actually, and this is one unit, so you can see this actually curves, so it's like an S. It goes all the way around. Looks pretty cool. Functional air vents, and because this is the RST version, so it's got a complete blacked out front and a black bow tie Chevy badge, and it lights up in the night as well. Pretty cool, right? So this has a backlight in it. All in all, a very funky looking front. Looks good, very aggressive, very butch, and a lot of street presence. Let's talk about the sides. Talking about sides, this is a pretty big one. Look at that. Now, usually I'm not a fan of such big SUVs, but I'll make an exception for this one. So what's interesting to note about this one is the shark fin antenna. Most cars, it's at the back. In this, it's on the front. Also, it's got nice 22-inch blacked out rims with the black Chevy bow tie badging, and the black trim being carried across the sides as well. So you have the Tahoe in black, the rims in black, and the underbody of the side mirrors in black. Talking about the rear, we have the blacked out badging and logo over here with this black trim, and the RST logo over here. We also have the sports exhaust or the performance exhaust, adding 13 horsepower to this car. It's time to talk about performance on the Chevrolet Tahoe RST. This car has a naturally aspirated all-American 6.2 liter V8 producing 420 horsepower. If you get the performance exhaust, you can add another 13 horsepower, making the total up to 433 horsepower. Obviously, it has all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive and is mated to a 10-speed automatic gearbox. It can tow up to 3,800 kgs, and if you decide to check it 0 to 100 times, it can do that in 6.2 seconds. But more than anything else, it just sounds so good while doing it. It's got that burbling and gurgling all V8 nature, which I personally love about it. It really sounds good. The engine is buttercream and smooth, and the gearbox usually is on point. So downshifting or upshifting as required, when required, pretty much on point. Nothing to complain about the performance of this car. Very, very impressive. It even has performance brakes from Brembo for that stopping power. Talking about the handling, you would be surprised as how decently or well such a big SUV manages itself. Obviously, it's no sports car, but driving this is a breeze. With the surround cameras, you can even park it easily. So all in all, pretty good place to be in. If you're in the mood for some spirited driving, this car will help you do that as well. Now this car is going to spend its maximum amount of time on highways, crunching kilometers, crunching miles. It's designed to be a cross-country traveler. The air suspension on this is also pretty good. It has one of the fastest dampers in the industry. Now, depending on which trim level you buy, you can get even a standard suspension. But if you buy the Z71, the Premier or the RST version that we are in, you will get a suspension on it. It's time to talk about the interiors of the Chevy Tahoe RST. When you sit inside, this is a huge place to be in. I mean, there's so much space, it's impossible to describe that in words. Now, before I tell you the good parts, I'm going to tell you one bad thing about this thing which I've noticed. This car's been designed for long distance cruising. For that, you need some under thigh support, which this car lacks. So I kind of miss having some under thigh support over here. If that would have been there, these seats would be as good as your armchair at home. So very comfortable place to be at. You have a nice chunky steering wheel with again the black bow tie Chevy badge over here. These are the gear buttons, so you go park, reverse, neutral, drive and low range gearing. You have the towing and the four-wheel drive controls on the left hand side over here. You have the sunroof and the panoramic roof buttons over here, and you have this giant panoramic roof all the way back, letting it light up the interior very well. So a 12-inch touch screen over here with the Android functionality or Google Suite functionality. So you need to put in a SIM card, you can download your apps, you have Google Maps, and obviously you can connect your phone and get Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Wireless charging and wired charging, USB and USB-C as well. Obviously cup holders, place to keep your phone or coins or whatever else you want, and a refrigerator over here, and again more charging points. So brilliant place to be at. The leather is nice, not the best, but it's pretty decent. Plastics are not bad to touch as well, and you got this design element on the leather over here with red stitching. So decent place to be at, not the most luxurious but pretty decent. Time to check out the middle and the rear bench. Oh, also I forgot to mention, the third row bench can be lowered and straightened by the push of a button. Press this and you can save yourself from manual labor. I really like that. The middle row passengers have a lot of space. This is business class space. They have their own cup holders over here, your own heating, ventilating and air conditioning controls. Obviously cup holders and phone holder here, and three of them can sit with ease. Time for the third row. At the flick of a switch, the middle row folds in. Very easy to do that. Get onto the side step and get into the third row, which is usable by an adult. You have USB-C charging here, a very small bottle, a cup holder and some storage space. Now here is when it starts feeling plasticky, and when you press a button, this moves forward or backwards. So I can close this and then open it myself. I don't need someone else to do it for me. So pretty cool, right? Push of a button, and I can even do it manually via this string. But decent place to be at. All in all, good place. If I want extra leg room, that's how I'll chill at the back of my Chevy Tahoe. I think it's time for a nap. I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye. No, I'm kidding. It's time to talk about pricing. How much do you think this car is worth? Well, if you haven't guessed, I'll tell you. This car is priced at 250,000 dirhams. Now that's a lot of car for your money, and I really think this is one of the best cars to buy at that price point. In dollar terms, that's roughly around $75,000. So a lot of car for that kind of money. If you're looking for a 7-seater family-friendly SUV, look no further. Go get the Chevy Tahoe. Until next time, thank you for watching. You know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's getting too bright out here. I need to go home. See you guys. Bye.